my honeys, how's your day going so far? Mine is going fine. I'm getting ready to cook some spaghetti squash. It looks like this. I bought two, but it's only me and Walter, so we can each eat a half. Okay. So I'm going to lower this so y'all can see what I'm going to do. Okay. Here's the spaghetti squash. I'm going to put some holes in it, some slits in it. Be careful because this thing is super hard. And I'm going to put this in the microwave for about four or 5 minutes. I don't want to break the tip of my knife. I washed this. Go all the way around. And if you can get your fork in there and do this with a fork like you would do a sweet potato, then go for it. I know the first time I tried cooking spaghetti squash, I was actually trying to cut it without trying to soften it up first. And I was using a screwdriver and a hammer. My honeys thought I was going to stab myself. And I could have. So, don't do that. That was about 4 years ago. That was my very first time having spaghetti squash. Okay. Now I know what to do. I've cooked this about 5 or 6 times. So I'm going to put this in the microwave. 5 minutes. Start. Clean this. You want to soften up that hard rind. I'm going to put this one up so I can sit on my counter for about a couple weeks. So I'm going to have to fix it before it goes bad. So I'll be making a meat sauce. I'll be using 1 pound of ground beef chuck, and I'll be using this. This is the best seasoning, the Gourmet Collection Kicking Chicken Finger Licking Spice Blend. It's so good, y'all. I'm going to add a little Old Bay seasoning. Of course, my black pepper. And I'll see if I need salt or not. And this is I'm not sure which sauce I'm using. The Rao's. They also have a marinara sauce. This is pizza sauce. I'll probably use this. It has fresh ingredients and no sugar, no added sugar. And so it's good for keto. It's keto friendly. Here's another keto friendly. Yo Mama's marinara sauce. Only fresh ingredients in it, no sugar. And I'll be spraying some olive oil on my spaghetti squash and some, I'll be using this, you gonna see it? This is the Cosori air fryer oven. So I'll be using this to cook my squash in. I don't want to heat up the big old oven just for one little squash. Let me check this squash to see if it's soft. It's going to be super hot. Let's see. Nope, it needs some more time. Because I'm going to cut the squash in half, so it needs to get softened. So, don't try to cut just a unsoftened squash, because it's almost impossible. It's much harder than a watermelon. Okay. I'll be back when my squash is ready to be sliced. Okay. Let's see. Can't see if that's on. Yeah. Okay. And it's super hot. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to cut the squash the long way or just cut it in half like that? Okay. I think I want to cut it in half like this. So, and then we're going to eat out the squash as a bowl. So I'm going to slice off the bottom. Turn this around. Slice off the stem end. You'll see what I'm doing. Put it at an angle. Just a little bit. So when we use these as bowls, they'll sit up straight in the bowl. What I'm basically doing is making a flat surface. Okay. Get this out of here. I think some animal, squirrel or something, would like this. We'll cut them in half. Let's see what I'm doing. Trying to make them even. So me and Walter each will get a half. Well, it ain't even, but it's okay. We're going to get an ice cream scoop and scoop these seeds out. So that's how it looks inside. And all that has to be scooped out. Whoops. And it's very hot. I'm just going to scoop them right onto that. And some people like to salt and bake these seeds, just like pumpkin seeds, and eat them. But I don't. They look exactly like pumpkin seeds. Because this is a squash. And it's too hot for me to reach my hand in here to scoop this stuff out with my hand. Y'all get the idea. Okay, I'm going to turn this off and scoop out the other one, and I'll go to the next step. Could be preheating this oven. Okay, that's that. I'll be back. Okay, y'all decided to cut these again into fourths. It's still hot. Okay, I'm going to season them. First I'm going to put some oil. I'm using olive oil inside of them. Oh, let me turn this on. Plugged in my air fryer oven. Start. So it set itself for 350 for 30 minutes. So right now it's going to preheat. Spraying these good. I'm seasoning them. Using some of this kicking chicken. I don't know what happened to the sprinkle top. You don't have to go overboard with seasoning this, because the meat sauce is going to further enhance it. I'm going to put some black pepper all up in here. Turn these up a little. That's good. I'm going to put some chicken broth in the bottom of this pan. First I'm going to turn these over. You're supposed to cook these face down. Bake them face down. See how I got these? So I'm going to turn them. They're still hot. Oh. Come on. Sit your little self down. I usually cook these in my pressure cooker. I'm trying to turn them over. They're slippery because they're greasy. It's okay if they overlap some, they'll get done. Where's my hands? Pour a little chicken broth in the bottom. That's just what I do. Just a little. I see a seed up in here, but that's okay. Okay, that's how I got them. I'm using the little foil pan. I'm going to put it in here now. I'm not waiting for it to fully preheat. Start. Okay, take that off of there. So I'm going to take the camera off and show y'all. So that's how they look. And I'll give it 30 minutes and see if they get done in 30 minutes. So in the meanwhile, I'm going to fix my meat sauce. So y'all know, y'all seen me cook meat sauce before, so I'll be back. Okay, y'all, the meat sauce is done, and I wound up using the Rao's margarita pizza sauce, and this is keto friendly, okay? This brand, Rao's. And I got it from Walmart. Okay, I'm going to take this pan out of here. Okay, see? Okay. I'm just going to turn this off. It has 1 minute 33 seconds left. So, cancel. Almost done. And once again, this is my Cosori air fryer oven. And you want to cook on that big oven. Stick this with a fork. Make sure it's got sauce on it. Okay, it's ready. Okay, I'm gonna put. Y'all ain't seeing nothing I'm doing. Well, I'm gonna put one of these spaghetti squash quarters in my bowl. Looks like there it is. I'm gonna stick this back in the oven. There's one thing ready to eat. So we each got 2 helpings. Now this was from one medium-sized spaghetti squash. So I'm going to unplug it, turn the light off, unplug it. Where's the plug? Right there. Okay. I'm going to be about my business. Right there. Y'all can see. See that? So this is how you break loose the spaghetti in the squash. You basically just scrape it with the fork. It's not going to taste like spaghetti, but it's called spaghetti squash because of the way it looks. See that? Just keep scraping and keep making the spaghetti like thingamajigs. So we'll scrape up enough to put the meat sauce on. If you get to the bottom of your spaghetti, then they scrape some more. It's like it's never ending. Some meat sauce. Okay. Go back over here. Got a little piece of cheddar cheese I broke off, putting that on top. I don't have no shredded cheese, so I just break up my own. Putting it on top of the meat. sauce. Put on my salad. If I had a boiled egg, I would put it on top of the salad. And I'm not going to eat any bread, but I did buy some keto-friendly bread. Well, carb-friendly. So let me take this off. I'm tired. I'm hungry. Time is 6:35. Okay. I'm going to taste it for you. I'm letting it cool some. But I want to thank you all for watching. Give me a thumbs up, leave a nice comment, and subscribe to my channel. So I'm going to do a thumbnail. And I'm going to taste it. Okay. There's my spaghetti squash with some meat sauce. Let me show y'all. This is how the spaghetti squash looks. Just scrape it with the fork and it'll keep making. Here's my salad. So I'm just trying to get the thumbnail. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna taste it, y'all. Get some of the meat and the squash. I always bless my food before I eat. Bon appetit. Okay. I forgot how long this cooked, but it still has some bite to it. So nobody want no mushy squash. So I would call it al dente. Just like spaghetti noodles. Like I said, it don't taste nothing like spaghetti. This sort of kind of looks like it, but it sure is good. Okay, I'm gone for real now. I'm sitting myself down and eat. It's my first time eating today. 6:39 p.m. on Sunday. So y'all be blessed. Bon appetit. Bye.